Rocher. We've got another spectacular show for you that's going to help you climb to the next level of awareness. That's right. So thank you so much for joining the show today. That's right. You're here at More News You Can Use with Bernardo Garcia. And guess what? If you want to be a celebrity on the show, just let us know and click the button below. And you'll be the guest celebrity on More News You Can Use with Bernardo Garcia. Click the link. Click the link now. Hello and welcome back and Happy New Year. We are here in 2021 with our first show of the year, and I've got two phenomenal guest co-hosts with me tonight. Some of you have seen them. They've been all over the world on some talk shows, some of their own talk shows, but right here tonight, they're here with us with news that you can use to help you elevate to the next level here in 2021. So if you're ready to elevate to the next level in 2021, you're going to need a couple of things. Go ahead and get your notepad. That's right. Get your notepad. I got some paper behind it too. Get your notepad and get your pen. Get your pen. You know why? Because note takers are money makers, but note takers are also change makers. And this year, 2021, I double dog dare you to start making some changes that's going to help you help yourself ignite and take flight in every area of your life. And yep, I know some of you may be saying, okay, Lolo, we see that you're back and welcome back. What do you have in your cup? Let me let you. Tonight, I've got some tea in my cup. Yep. Let's see here. And tonight I got my L cup, and in my cup tonight, I have some herbal tea, and I've got some lemon. So I'm going to take a sip. Ooh, that's good. A little tart, but the lemon is good for you. You know, it's good for your immune system. So make sure you take that. And that tea is phenomenal. I love it. So go ahead and grab your tea. Go ahead and like, share, start a watch party, run and tell somebody I'm back with my friends because we've got more news that you can use. So with no further ado, let us know where you're coming in from. Type in the comment block where you're coming in from and who you are. We really want to know so we can say hi and hello to everybody near you. Also, I've got to tell you this before we even get started. This past week, I was in a bounce with one of my guests. Yes, to start the new year off right, the queen of the lymphatic bounce herself, Miss Hillary Gooden, one of my guest co-hosts, she started the year off right, getting us to bounce. And guess what? Tonight, we're going to give you a little bit of a break and might not bounce tonight. But make sure you join us next Monday because we are going to bounce. And we're going to give you some information so you can get your bounce on too. So with no further ado, I'm going to take a quick commercial break and then I'm going to come back. And then I want you to welcome my co-host, Miss Hillary Gooden, my hostess with the mostest, and of course, our other special guest co-host, Mr. Bernardo Garcia. You are going to be happy that you came to More News You Can Use tonight. Be right back. And welcome back to More News You Can Use with Lotus Rocher. We've got another spectacular show for you that's going to help you climb to the next level of awareness. That's right. So thank you so much for joining the show today. That's right. You're here at More News You Can Use and we are back. Hey, Hill, how you doing?
Hey, and Happy New Year to you, Lotus, and to everyone that's listening.
All
Yeah.
right. Happy New Year to you as well. So, Hill, most of the folks know you as the queen of the lymphatic bounce. Of course, you are author, lymphologist, and just the co-hostess with the mostest. So, tell folks a little more about you, and why don't you introduce our other special co-host?
Okay, well, I'm also a speaker and I happen to be a pastor as well. And what I
Yes.
do with all of that is that I empower busy women leaders with strategies to transform their health and peace by reducing stress and anxiety and inflammation using tools and techniques to activate and maintain a healthy lymphatic system to increase energy, clarity of mind, better sleep, better health, and vitality. That's what I do.
Awesome.
Yes. And so we have with us tonight Mr. Bernardo. He's going to come in here. He's from Texas. He's an international best-selling author, speaker, and hypnotist. Mr. Bernardo Garcia. Come on in.
Hello,
Hey,
hello.
Bernardo.
Hey,
Happy New
Hey, how
hey,
are
Year,
you?
Hillary,
Happy
yes.
and
New
Happy New
everyone.
Year
Year.
to you.
Yes, I hope you had a blast and wonderful New Year as this 2020. Hopefully, this it will be. It's not hopefully. It will be a
Yes.
lot better for everybody. So, my name
Yes.
is Bernardo Garcia. As Hillary introduced me, I'm an international author, bestseller author. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a hypnotist, and I'm an entrepreneur. I am here from Texas, Mission, Texas, and I'm very happy to be with you, both of you today, Hillary and Lotus.
All right,
Yes.
fantastic. And
All
so
right.
thanks folks for introducing yourself. Those of you who know me, I'm one of the hosts of the show, and I'm humbly blessed and honored to always have fantastic co-hosts on the show. I'm Lotus Richey. I'm CEO of Lotus Richey Ignites Coaching and Consulting, where I help entrepreneurs ignite and take flight in every area of the business of their life. And so if you're looking to get seen and be noticed, come see Lotus. So with that being said, let's go right to see who we have chiming in so far tonight, and we're gonna get right in to the questions for tonight that we're going to be covering, because we are going to be talking about elevating to the next level in a new year. Now we got to shift to a higher gear, elevating to the next level. So let's go ahead and see who we got here. Who we got, Hill?
Oh, Angela Elton. Happy New Year from DC. Happy New Year to you, Miss Angela.
All right, who we got, Bernardo?
Amari from New York. Happy New Year to you, Amari, and thanks for joining us today.
All right. And we've got Sachiko from Torrance, California. Good to see you. Hill, who we got next?
Camille Robb. Fabulous Camille Robb from Florida.
Yes.
Happy New Year.
All right. Who we got, Bernardo?
Miss Michelle Spence Jones, we're trying to reach you. Michelle Spence, Happy New Year to you, and thanks for joining us.
All right, fantastic. So we're going to keep it going right here. We're going to get right into it. So Miss Michelle Spence, Michelle Spence Jones, if you're trying to reach us, go ahead and you can inbox me and we'll be happy to talk with you or even bring you on the show if you're trying to reach us to get on the show. So tonight, again, we're talking about elevating to the next level. So let's get right into it. So Bernardo and Hill, a lot of people say, what is elevation? So Bernardo, go ahead, and then I'll chime in and Hill will chime in later.
What is elevation? Well, elevation, it depends on which perspective you're seeing it. If you're seeing it in the financial area, it's going to take, first of all, we need to take action in order for us to go into that next to elevate, to make a change, to grow. To me, elevation is to make a change within you, and it could be spiritually, it could be financially, it could be physically. It could be your own physical, but you need to take action. You need to rise, grow, and make that change, because normally we it's easy for humans to stay in a comfort zone. So
Right.
when we say what is elevation, elevation is to grow, to change, to rise, to make a difference. But In order for us to do that, we need to take action.
Mhm. Awesome. I love it. So I love also that you said we kind of got to move out of our comfort zone. And
Yes.
it is a level of personal growth, because really it starts really with your personal growth for you to grow in your business as well. So I love that you said that. And for me, I think that my question is, are you consistent with being inconsistent? So if you are inconsistent all the time, you're not going to go to the next level. So you have to get consistent at being consistent, which helps you to go to the next level. So Hill, what you got?
Well, I was thinking, this in the same vein that when you become so, when what you're doing becomes so easy that you can, just
Yes.
do it with your eyes closed, it's time to challenge yourself to go to another
Yes.
level. It's time to challenge yourself to see what else can you make that thing do, you know? And just like when you're going up a mountain, the higher you go, the farther you can see. Your horizon becomes, a lot farther, and you can the possibilities become more. So that was what I was thinking about it.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. And that's true, because as long as you are looking forward and you're broadening your horizons, you're almost unstoppable. And that's really what we want to be. So
Right.
so those of you that feel like elevating to the next level in 2021 and all the rest of the years to come, if you think that you're already doing it or you want to do it, go ahead and put a number 2 in the comment block below. Put a number 2 in the comment block below if you're ready to go and get on elevating in your business and in your personal life. All right. So number 2, we talked about number 2 a little bit. What do you mean when we say the next level? So Bernardo, could you please kind of lead us in on this discussion? Then Hill's going to jump in and I'll jump in next.
Well, the way I see it, and this is my personal, the way that I think about it, it's to take action, as I said, and to start to initiate something in your life. Because it's like you said, we have to start with ourselves first. We have to start making a change within us in order for us to make a change in our financials. We
Right.
cannot continue being the same all the time, because we get to the point, like Hillary said, that
Yeah.
we're too comfortable, that we feel that
Yeah.
we reached the top. So we need to take that action and give ourselves the opportunity to learn new skills, to challenge ourselves,
Mhm.
in different goals. A lot of the times if we're speaking about financials,
Mhm.
if you're a business owner, a lot of the times you say, well, I'm making $100,000 a month, and you feel so comfortable with those $100,000,
Mhm.
and that's why you don't go for more. So
Right.
we need to say, okay, what do I need to change in my business? Okay, do I
Mhm.
need to get more customers? How do I get more
Yes.
customers? Marketing, keep up with technology. We have to be keeping up with technology. The marketing is constantly changing. Learn what your customers need, the needs of your customers. Learn it from the point or product. If you're selling a product, learn the product and know how much is it in demand, and what type of clients are you trying to reach. So that's, for me, that's a technology and marketing. It's very important to move forward to a next level.
Wow. I love it. Hill,
Yeah.
what do you have on
Yeah.
there? Wow, that was powerful. That
That
was
was
really
good. That
powerful.
was really good. And I was thinking, that going to the next level, we're talking about learning new things. And there's always more to learn. We should be always learning. Nobody
Yeah.
ever just arrives at the point I've learned all there is to learn about anything. There's always more. And we should be seeking that, especially when we get to that point where we feel like I can just phone this in. I don't even have to go into the office or when it becomes that easy, it's time to see what else can I do so that I can learn more, because your brain begins to activate and
Mhm.
release those good feelings, and it just makes you feel good because when you're learning new things it's good stuff happening to you on the inside when
Right.
our brain begins to learn new things. And so for your health, be ever learning.
All right. I love that. Continue to learn. No matter what you do, continue to learn. And I like when you talked about the brain because, it's
Yeah,
been said that scientifically, every time we learn something new, our brain gets a new wrinkle on top of our
right
head.
there.
So if you want a new wrinkle on top of your head, go ahead and put a number 3 in the comment block below. If you're ready to get a new wrinkle on top of your brain, here in 2021 and for the next years to come, go
That's
ahead and put a
right.
number 3 in the comment block below. And I want to check in because we had several people on our last comment say 2. They put in the number 2. Why? Because they are ready. They are ready and they are willing to elevate to the next level, not only in their personal lives, but in the business area of their life as well. And so tonight, you are in the right place at the right time. So we've got Camille. She put a 2 in. Angie put in a 2 in. Sachiko put in a 2 in. Of course, I did. Mary Jo, good to see you, Mary Jo. Where are you coming in from? And Mr. Michael Freeland, DJ Mike is here, and he put his 2 in. Mike, let us know where you're coming in from. And then we got folks already putting in number 3s. So people are ready to do something. They're ready to put that wrinkle on their brain and learn something new. And Hill, we got Dorothy M. Ross. What is she saying, Hill?
She said, hello, everyone. I am forever learning because things will change. And the only way you can keep up is learn along the trail you're following.
Oh
Absolutely
wow,
correct.
that's
I
that's
agree.
that's true. And so those of you
Yeah.
that agree with what Dorothy just said, put a number 4 in the comment block because what you said, Dorothy, is super duper powerful. And what I'm about to say is super duper powerful. Make sure you like, share, and start a watch party and run and tell somebody that we have more news that they can use. And we've got fantastic viewers on here making some amazing comments. I love it. So let's get right down to number 3. Number 3. Because so many people ask, why is it essential for us to elevate to the next level? Some people say, I'm used to doing the same thing. I'm used to being in my own comfort zone. I don't really need to move because, like Bernardo said, I'm making $150,000 a year already. I don't need to move. But it's all a psychological thing, and we can kind of keep ourselves stagnant if we don't continue to grow. So Hill, could you kind of lead in on that, and then Bernardo, and then I'll jump in on it as well.
Well, you said it's essential. And when something is essential, it's of necessity. You must do this. And going to the next level, just keep in mind that there's always another level. You mentioned
Yes.
that you'll go to the next level in your professional and your personal life. And that's true because if they're going to affect each other, if you're going to the next level in your professional life, it's going to affect your personal life. And if you go to the next level in your personal life, it's going to affect you positively in your professional life. So, and then all of that's going to affect your health, your peace, your well-being. Your being able to love other people and have a life that's a vibrant life,
Yes.
full of vitality. And that's what I promote because I believe everybody absolutely has the power to transform their health and peace so that they can have that vibrant life full of
Yes.
vitality. But it happens here first. It happens
I
with the decisions we make.
Yes. Wow. I agree. And so, Mr. Bernardo, you are up next. But before we get you to chime in on that question, this is what I want to share with each and every one of you. You're making comments, and I love that you're making comments. But another thing that I want to challenge you to do, I want to challenge you to answer the question too. you to answer the question in the comment. And we're going to give you a few minutes to answer the question. Why is it essential for us to elevate to the next level? We're going to take a quick break, and Mr. Bernardo Garcia is going to come back and answer that for us as well. We'll be right back. If you're an entrepreneur and you are ready to live the dream in 2021, well, come on and get on board with the visibility strategist herself, the CEO of Unity in Service, where people need people, the phenomenal Patricia Rogers, as she presents Entrepreneurs Living the Dream 2021. It's an online event that you don't want to miss. There will be several opportunities for public speakers, public TEDx speakers. You heard it right. Public TEDx speakers. Starting on February 25th, 2021, June 24th, 2021, October 21st, 2021, April 22nd, 2021, and August 26th, 2021. You don't want to miss this. Get at her at info@patriciarogers.com, info@patriciarogers.com, where Unity in Service, where people need people. Okay, so we're back at our question. Why is it essential for us to elevate to the next level? Now, check this out, Bernardo. I've got someone, Miss Dorothy Ross, actually answered that. But we're going to go with your comment first, and then we're going to go to Miss Dorothy Ross and read her comment. Bernardo?
Okay. I'm going to read the question again, and it says, why is it essential for us to elevate to the next level? In order for us to elevate to the next level, it's not only about growing financially, but it's to grow spiritually. It also, for me, it's to embrace yourself, to have clear intentions of who you are and what you want. Have a strong inspiration of who you are and what you want. So in order for us to elevate into the next level, yes, we want to grow and elevate to the next level. But in order for us to grow, we really need to find who we are, what we want, what we need, what motivates us. We have to have that motivation in order for us to elevate to the next level so we can continue growing. And it's very important that humans at all times, we must feel the continuous growth within ourselves to keep ourselves alive. The moment that you stop growing, you die. So we must continue growing on a daily basis, spiritually, physically, and financially, not only in one area, because if you grow too much in one area and you stay weak in the other area, you will break up sooner or later. You need to have a balance in your life.
Wow, I love that. And you talked about balance, and a lot of people may not have that balance. So when we come back on our next show, I'd like to do something where we talk about balance and really invite our guests to talk about balance and really help teach people how to achieve balance. What are your thoughts about that, Bernardo and Hillary?
Me first or Hillary?
Yeah, either or, it don't matter.
Okay. Well, it's very important for us to balance, and especially with what Hillary does. When we speak about exercising, keeping our health, you need to keep your health balanced, because our health, our body, it's the motor of everything that we do. In order for us to accomplish any goal that we have we have to keep our health in a balance. So who else can help us if it's not Hillary?
That's right, the queen of the lymphatic fountain. So,
the queen of the queens.
All right. So you guys know, when we come back with another show, we are going to be talking about balance. So Hill, what are your thoughts about balance? Why is it so essential for us to go to the next level and be in balance?
Because just like on the trampoline, if you're not in balance, you're gonna fall off.
Wow.
You're not gonna be able to stand, you know.
Yes.
And so you need balance in order to stand firmly, to stand securely, to stand with confidence, you
Yes.
know, because it builds your confidence as you go to new levels, you know. And we all need that, because when you feel confident, you feel like you can take on the world. Nothing can stop you, you know. And so
Awesome.
having a balance, you know, one of the
Mhm.
scriptures that drives me is, beloved, I
Mhm.
wish above all things that you prosper, be in
Yes.
good health, be in good,
Yes.
vibrant good health, even
Awesome.
as your soul prospers. There must
Awesome.
Sure.
be balance.
Yes, there must be balance. And for those of you that's just joining us, we are talking about elevating to the next level. And we've shared some ways to help you elevate to the next level. We've talked about what elevation is and why we must, what we mean about elevating and why we must elevate, and how people can in business can elevate to the next level. We've talked a little bit about that, and we're going to talk about that a little bit more. But guess what? We got an excellent comment from Dorothy Ross. Dorothy Ross said, next level means to me that as soon as you move up in one area, you have to go up in other areas on your life, because you will soon find out where you are. And that's one thing that Bernardo talked about. You have to know who you are, or what your intention is. And basically, in my opinion, why. You need to know why you have the intention to ignite and take flight in every area of your life. Who are you serving? Why are you serving them? And how is it impacting the world? And how is it impacting you? And she also said,
Yeah.
is no longer working. I love that. So you have to identify what's no longer working. Because if you
Right.
continue to go on and it's no longer working, you're just spinning your wheels. And so, look, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back because I see we've got some other guests chiming in, and we want to take a moment to acknowledge everybody and come back and read some more of the comments. We've got some great comments coming in. Wow, they look fantastic. Okay, so we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with our last couple of questions, and then we will say some words of wisdom. We'll be right back. If you're an entrepreneur and you are ready to live the dream in 2021, well, come on and get on board with the visibility strategist herself, the CEO of Unity in Service, where people need people, the phenomenal Patricia Rogers, as she presents Entrepreneurs Living the Dream 2021. It's an online event that you don't want to miss. There will be several opportunities for public speakers, public TEDx speakers. You heard it right. Public TEDx speakers. Starting on February 25th, 2021, June 24th, 2021, October 21st, 2021, April 22nd, 2021, and August 26th, 2021. You don't want to miss this. Get at her at info@patriciarogers.com, info@patriciarogers.com, where Unity in Service, where people need people. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so we are right back, and we have got several folks still chiming in, and let's see who we've got. Who we got, Hill?
Oh, Lynn Harriet Divergence. Hey, Lynn. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Happy New Year, Lotus, Hillary, and Bernardo. Hey,
Awesome.
hey.
And she says she loves what we're talking about. And thank you so much for saying that. And for those of you that's just chiming in, we are talking about elevating to the next level in every area of our lives. So we have Michael Freeland. And what is Mike saying, Bernardo?
He's saying absolutely adding opportunities to become better in life, faith, and business is essential. Amen to that.
Amen. And the fabulous Camille Robb said, we need elevation so we can grow and have a clear idea for what we want and always be learning. And what else does Mike have to say, Hill?
Grow so we can go. We must continue to innovate ourselves to keep our relevance to the evolution around us. I love that.
Yes. Yes. And the phenomenal, fabulous Camille had another remark. Bernardo, what did she say?
She says, yes, learning how to balance our life and keeping the brain and body healthy.
And she also shared, there must be balance in your life in order to move forward and grow. So now we're talking about balance. We're talking about growth. We're talking about elevating to the next level. And we've got some secret sauce for you because all of us specialize in certain areas. And so we're going to give you some secret sauce in our number 4 question. How can people in business elevate to the next level? And Bernardo is going to talk to us about how they can elevate to the next level when it comes to investment strategies. Bernardo?
When it comes to investment strategies, it's very important. First of all, if you already have the business, you have to have good customer service. And I'm going to start from the bottom. It's very important that we have great customer service. And if we don't, check it out, speak to your employees, have a monthly meeting, a weekly meeting where you can give them tips. That's one. If you're selling a product or a service, learn your product, your service, and have your employees learn it correctly so they can present it and sell it better. Also, your technology, we must keep updated with our technology, our marketing, networking, using social media as well. Hiring the correct people. A lot of the times, a lot of the businesses, the biggest error is that we hire the wrong people. If you're going to hire in a sales position, you have to have someone that likes and enjoys sales. You cannot put someone in accounting in sales or a salesperson in accounting. So we need to be very, very careful in that. And most important, also manage your cash flow. We need to learn to manage our cash flow correctly. How much money it's coming in and how much money it's going out in order for us to grow and elevate to the next, have our business elevate to the next level. Obviously, we need to inject money to our business. A lot of the times, business owners want to make money without putting in money. You need to learn and have a strategy that in that strategy, you need to keep it very, very, how can I say this in English? Keep a good eye on it, because if you don't, you cannot just leave it to the CEO or the managers. You have to be involved as well as the owner or president of the company. I personally have different businesses, and I have to, everything that we do, I get involved. I like to see my profit and loss statements, my financial statements, read them, see them. How much are our expenses? Why do we have so much expenses? If we have to cut expenses, also be very careful. A lot of the times, businesses, the biggest mistake is that when you're paying an employee, yes, you want to pay them the way it should be based on their knowledge. But a lot of the times we overpay them. You overpay an employee that is not qualified correctly for that particular position. And in sales, I learned one thing. If you're selling a product, if you have salespeople, you have to learn to have a good plan, a commission plan for the employees, something that motivates them to push forward to make more sales. The more sales they make, the more money they make, but the more money you make. So it's a balance. We go back to the word balance.
I love it. And have that great commission plan. I like that you said that because a lot of folks don't have that great commission plan. So have a great commission plan. And please, folks, I said, and I'll say again, note takers are money makers and note takers are change makers. So grab your pen and grab your notepad and go ahead and take some notes and be the change that you need to see in your company, because Bernardo, he's an expert at what he does. Okay. He shared with us that we have to have a great commission plan. We have to make sure we pay correctly to the level of expertise, because sometimes we can overpay and then we're upset because we're not getting what we think we should be getting, because we as business owners haven't done our due diligence to make sure that this person can deliver on what he or she says. We have to go beyond the resume and really look at the skill level that they bring. And sometimes we don't find that out until they're really on board with us. But that's why we always want to call prior employers or what have you to really get into the nitty gritty of what their skill levels are, and also maybe do an assessment to make sure that what type of person they are. They may be a D, they may be a C, or they may be an I. You might want to get a DISC assessment done so you match the right person with the right job in your corporation. And then review your statements. Know how much you have going out and what you have coming in. And if you're circulating too much in one area, maybe you need to extrapolate back from that. And then also, he also said, don't hesitate to inject money in your business. You know, Bernardo, I think that is amazing because a lot of people don't want to circulate money in their business. And I say circulate because if it's in your business, you're going to make money, but you got to circulate it, not just spend it. You got to circulate it. And then I love that you said manage your cash flow. And then you took us back to balance. I love it. I love it. So we've got some comments. So before we jump over and hear from Hillary, we're going to jump over and look at some of the comments that we have. Okay. Let's see. Yes, learn it. Okay. Okay. Keep the faith. Practice, have patience. I love that, Angela. And we have Monica Yanez is here with us. And what does she say, Bernardo? I think she's talking to you.
Mr. Bernardo Garcia, thanks for the invitation.
All right.
We started inviting people.
All right. And what is Lynn saying, Hill?
Bernardo, speak the truth, brother. You are so right. Amen.
All right. Amen. And Angie said, I started to conduct Monday check-ins by checking in with myself about where I'm at and what my goals are for the week. That's awesome. And here we got another comment from Dorothy. What is Dorothy saying?
Don't hire someone who does not have the potential. Don't hire someone that does not have the potential to grow. And always remember to celebrate before you touch on what's not working with them. That's excellent.
Awesome.
Awesome stuff. So we're going to roll right in to Hillary. Hillary's going to talk to us a little bit more from the premise of health and wellness. So Hillary, can you please talk about it from the health conscious standpoint, from the physical body and the lymphatic system, how we can elevate to the next level?
Yeah, you know, your lymphatic system is what completes the circulation of the other systems. So you want your lymphatic system to be active, you want it to be healthy, and you can maintain it. The whole thing about the lymphatic system is that unlike the blood that has the heart to pump the fluid, pump the blood throughout the body, carrying oxygen and nutrients, sometimes the blood proteins get stuck around your tissues and your cells. The lymphatic system, when it's working properly, it's made in order to vacuum out those proteins and excess fluid that gets stuck around your cells. And so when they're working optimally, the heart is pumping the blood, and sometimes it gets the fluid and the proteins get stuck. And the lymphatic system is on its job, and it just vacuums it and keeps it circulating, going where it needs to go. The thing,
Awesome.
the
Wow.
thing is, the lymphatic system doesn't have a pump. You are the pump.
Mhm.
Movement is key to working and activating the lymphatic system. And we're talking about your cellular self being healthy. So, along with movement, along with eating right, along with drinking enough water, and here we talk about drinking water that's going to help to hydrate your cells, at
Yes.
a cellular level, that's going to help you to be healthy because we're made up mostly of water from our brain, our organs, our skin, our tissues, our everything. Our
Yes.
blood is mostly water.
Yes.
So
And
when
I
we
love
drink,
that.
when we stay hydrated, yeah, when we stay hydrated, I was just speaking to someone the other day, and she said, that's how I got so sick, I had to go to the hospital because I didn't drinking water. It
Hmm.
can make you sick. And in
Yep.
today's day and age, you don't want to have to go to the hospital. You want to stay as healthy as you can, doing what you can, and something as simple as staying hydrated, drinking some good clean water, some water that's going to help you help your body, move your
Yes.
body, feed it, and feed it what your cells can receive nutrients from. More
Mhm.
fresh fruits and vegetables, seasons, stuff like that.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, and we drink Izumia water. And one of the main things, Hill, I know you talk about it from time to time, that the water is hydrogenated. It has
Yeah.
hydrogen in it. So can you tell us a little bit more about what the hydrogen actually does for our cells?
Well, the just to simply put, water is oxygen and hydrogen. So when you say that it's infused with hydrogen, people get a little nervous, but it's already hydrogen. That's what it
Yes.
is. That's what water is. And so it's infused with with hydrogen in order to help the cells to more readily absorb and be able to use the water that's coming into the body so that it can be hydrated, so that it can receive oxygen, so that it can help you to stay healthy. Without being hydrated, by the time you start feeling thirsty, you're already in a state of dehydration. So you
Yes.
want to take something like Lumio as a supplement to help you on top of the other water that you're drinking, spring water, throughout the day.
I love it. And Hillary, I know you have your book. You got the power, 7 ways to transform your health and peace. And I know that people can get it at www.hillarygooden.com. And that book kind of helps us to kind of transform our bodies and kind of move us into a more homeostasis, so to speak, way of being. Is that right?
That's true. I think of having our health and peace as a two-sided coin. When
Yes.
you have your health, you're going to have a certain amount of peace in your life.
Yes.
When you have your peace, your health is going to be better. If you don't
Yes.
have your health, you're not going to have the kind of peace. Your peace is going to be frustrated. And when you
Right.
don't have peace, your health is going to be frustrated.
Right.
So you can transform your health and peace by the words you speak, the thoughts you think, what you believe, how you treat yourself, how
Yes.
you treat other people, and then what you put in your body and how you move your body. And learning
Awesome.
to listen to your body. It's all in
Right.
the book.
And so we just want to say we are not medical doctors, so please consult with your physician prior to taking supplements or doing any exercise. And Bernardo, what else we want to tell them?
If you are on any medication for chronic or severe disease conditions, consult with your physician before taking this or any supplements.
And Hill?
If you are, it's the same thing.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, let me take it out. I got the ticker going. So uh, let me
yeah.
let me let me move the ticker. But what it says is that we we do not claim that any products can cure, diagnose, prevent, or heal any elements. But Hill, I wanted to ask you this because many people say, "Well, will the water hurt me?" I don't know if I should drink it. I know it'll hydrate me, but will it hurt me? So, can you kind of answer that?
No, this water, uh, This water is not going to hurt you. What's in it? Hydrogen and filtered water. It's not going to hurt you. It can only help you. You know,
Exactly.
you're drinking one packet a day, and you try to drink it around the same time because it will work in your body and help to hydrate your cells for the 24 hours. So you only
Right.
have to drink one of these per day as a supplement in
Yes.
addition to the other water that you should be drinking, which is like half of your body weight in ounces. You know, so
Exactly.
you should be drinking a lot more water than this, but this is a supplement and it's not going to hurt you. It can only help.
Okay.
I,
Bernardo?
I have a question for Hillary. How
Yeah.
many bottles of Inzumio waters can a person drink per day?
How many can they drink? Well,
Yes,
I
how
know
many?
some people drink more than one. Some people
Mhm.
drink two. I've mostly seen people that may drink more about two a day. So
Mhm.
Bernardo, you tell me how many can they drink?
I drink what I'm gonna tell you how many I drink. I normally drink 4 to 5 bottles of what this kinds of per day.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you actually can because the hydrogen goes exactly where it needs to go. And any hydrogen that is left in your body, it just comes out naturally if it's not needed in your body. But guess what? Lynn Harris Divergence is on, and she said Izumio is fantastic. It's helped me with continuing to keep my AC1 low. That's great. And she also said, what else, Bernardo?
And by sharing it, I've elevated my income substantially over the few months. It's a great stay at home business that, by using the suggestions from Bernardo, will allow you to elevate big.
Ah, that's right. And as a supplement, Izumio is good for one per day. It works for 24 hours. So you only really
Yes.
have to take one a day. But if you want to take more than one, and I know that Lynn sometimes drinks more than one, I know that I do, and many of us do, it's okay. It's not going to hurt you. And what I like that Lynn shared earlier was that it is a way to make supplemental income. Because after all, if you want to get involved with really elevating your health and your wealth, Naturally Plus is the right way to do it. I know it has been for me, and as well as my co-host, because they're both also Naturally Plus affiliates. So we're going to break into the last comment that we wanted to talk about. And Hillary talked about how to uh, be more health conscious and elevating from that standpoint. And Bernardo talked about how to expand from your investment standpoint. And what I'm going to talk about is how people can make connections globally and enhance their business as they expand their connections and their revenue. So, a lot of times, especially during last year, when things went awry, the average person didn't know how to get in front of people that need, want, and who were ready to invest in their businesses. And so I share with you another way to elevate is to get in front of people that need, want, and are ready to circulate funds in your business. And so Facebook, Instagram, many of these social media platforms are great ways to do it. Now, the caveat, if you will, to that is how do you show up? You want to show up professionally. You want to learn how to use social media platforms like this, StreamYard, like Zoom, for instance, and other large platforms like LinkedIn, Instagram, and a myriad of other platforms that will put you in front of other people. And various softwares will also help you to generate messages to a myriad of people in a short amount of time, because Facebook and other platforms, but predominantly Facebook, to my knowledge, if you tag too many people or send too many messages out at one time, Facebook will block you. So you have to really be strategic. And that's a word that Bernardo used earlier, you have to really be strategic in how you reach out to the masses. Another thing is that there are many different stations that will allow you to have your own radio shows, whereas you don't have to have a radio show where it's exclusive, where you can only use their platform. So you want to use a platform that will allow you to maintain the platforms you have, because let's face it, many times when we promote on Facebook or Instagram or even YouTube, we've paid money for ads, and we don't want to lose the following that we have. So you want to reach out, if you're going to have your own show, to a platform where you can reach over 2 million people, where you own your own content, where there's no exclusivity clause or penalization plan, and where if there is a monthly fee that is very minimal, because you have to be able to cover it. It goes back to what Bernardo said. You have to know what you're circulating out and what you're bringing in. And then it goes back to what Hillary said. If you're stressed about your finances, about your business, you're not going to be able to sustain and be in that homeostasis state, because you're going to be worried. So you want to make sure you use platforms that will allow you to monetize. If you have apparel or books or anything that you're selling, you want to be able to use platforms that will allow you to do it. And finally, and this is not all, because there's a myriad of things you can do. And finally, if you don't know how to show up on platforms, if you don't know how to get your advertisement videos out or your flyers or anything out, then you need to work with a company such as myself, the Lotus Richey Ignites company, and even Hillary and Bernardo. We all do things to help people get in front of people that want and need their services. And also we can train you on how to do it. Another thing is, don't run away from MLMs. Naturally Plus is a great MLM to help you get in front of people who need and want your products. Why? Because everyone wants to be healthy, especially in the wake of coming out of 2020. And we know that this water right here, Azumio, breaks the blood-brain barrier, and it helps to hydrate your cells to help you recover. Now, we're not saying it cures anything. We're not saying it's going to help you overnight cure yourself from any ailments, but we are sharing with you what we know works. And so with that being said, we have shared tonight how to elevate your life and your business to the next level. And so let's take a couple comments. We're going to go to a quick break, and then we're going to come back and give you some final words of wisdom. Hold on. Here we go. Dorothy says, I got my water and I drink so much more water. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And what's Camille said, Bernardo?
Let's
elevate. All right. And Angie said, elevate your health and wealth with Naturally Plus products. That's right. Fantastic. Fantastic. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail as you have the opportunity to really think about what you want to do. Always stay ahead and think and grow rich. And you are ready to live the dream in 2021? Well, come on and get on board with the visibility strategist herself, the CEO of Unity in Service, where people need people, the phenomenal Patricia Rogers, as she presents Entrepreneurs Living the Dream 2021. It's an online event that you don't want to miss. There will be several opportunities for public speakers, public TEDx speakers. You heard it right. public TEDx speakers. Starting on February 25th, 2021, June 24th, 2021, October 21st, 2021, April 22nd, 2021, and August 26th, 2021. You don't want to miss this. Get at her at info@patriciarogers.com, info@patriciarogers.com, where unity and service, where people need people. Fantastic. And I am super duper happy to have had this wonderful opportunity to be on the first show of the new year for News You Can Use with my phenomenal guest co-host. And we will be having guest co-hosts from all over the world. And if you would like to come and be one of the guest co-hosts in the future months, let us know, and we will be happy to have you on board with us, especially if you are a Naturally Plus fan. Why? Because we love Naturally Plus USA. And Lynn said, really good show. See you all soon. And she sends love. So thank you, Lynn.
We love you.
Dorothy says, great show and information. It was great. So thank you so much. And so, Bernardo, why don't you start us off with our words of wisdom as final words of the show this evening?
My final words is, I'm going to ask a question before I say my final words. How satisfied are you with your health? How satisfied are you with your wealth? To those that are seeing us through this show, if your answer is no, my question to you is, what are you going to do? What can you do to make a change? Because if you don't take action and you don't start doing something right now, you're going to stay where you are. And you're going to be there regretting that you didn't take action. So these are my tips for you. Step out of your comfort zone. Initiate new skills. Change your way of thinking. Take action. Stick to your values. What drives you? Find out what drives you and work on it, and motivate yourself to work for our new learning. Give yourself the opportunity to challenge yourself. No one else is going to come and do it for you if you don't take action. Take action and work on it.
Awesome. Awesome. Hillary, what are your final words of wisdom?
All I was thinking of is, we have our actions are based on decisions. And when, you take one decision, it's going to lead you part of the way forward, upward. Then you're going to have to make other decisions along the way. When we think of the whole big picture, sometimes we get overwhelmed, but just chop down what you already know you need to do. Chop it down into manageable or steps that don't seem so big. You take one step at a time, and there come times where you're going to take leaps, So just know that it's based on your going forward, your going upward is based on decisions. We have to make decisions. And like Bernardo says, when it comes down to it, you are the person that has to make those decisions and trust yourself. If not now, when? Now is the time. Now is the time to start trusting yourself, because 2020 showed us that we're going to have to make some moves that don't depend on anybody else.
I love it. All right.
Wow.
I love it. I love it. So I love that you said, make a decision, trust yourself, and everyone is saying take action. So my final words of wisdom tonight are these. My co-host has shared remarkable tips to make a decision. You have to make a decision. Even if you think it's a wrong decision, have faith in yourself and make the decision anyway. Because when we make decisions, whether they're the best decisions or maybe they need a little more cultivating. We learn. And Bernardo talked about it earlier. Continue to learn. Hillary talked about it earlier. Continue to learn. When we stop learning and we stop adding those wrinkles on our brain, we become stagnant unto death. And take action, no matter what it looks like or no matter what it feels like. Take action. Because if you take action, you can ignite and take flight in the elevating to the next level of your life. We thank you for being with us tonight, and we will see you in our upcoming broadcast. So make sure you stick with us. Like, share, start a watch party, and run and tell somebody that we have more news that you can use. All right. We appreciate you. Have a good night. And we'll see you on the TEDxX. Make sure you're one of the speakers on the program. See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
If you're an entrepreneur and you are ready to live the dream in 2021, well, come on and get on board with the visibility strategist herself, the CEO of Unity in Service, where people need people, the phenomenal Patricia Rogers, as she presents Entrepreneurs Living the Dream 2021. It's an online event that you don't want to miss. There will be several opportunities for public speakers, public TEDxX speakers. You heard it right, public TEDxX speakers. Starting on February 25th, 2021, June 24th, 2021, October 21st, 2021, April 22nd, 2021, and August 26th, 2021. You don't want to miss this. Get at her at info@patriciarogers.com, info@patriciarogers.com, where Unity in Service, where people